tomato in my man's hair. Put the potato on the blam blam. Bam bam. Chop like a man. Quick to put you.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you into another edition of Major League Baseball coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Yankees.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. Time now for a look at the Rays' starting nine. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's one of those guys who won at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Malik Smith is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Batting third.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wilson Ramos. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball two. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hard liner to center field. Ellsbury is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Smith leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a good start here in the first for CC Sabathia. Tampa Bay 0, Yankees coming up. We'll be right back on MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Pulled softly out toward right. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Third, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. Rise, Aaron Judge, a 2-run shot. Fourth home run here in the early going, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did.
Batting fourth,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
As he grounds one briskly to short. Echeverria has it, and there's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Neil Walker.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
First pitch on its way. Line toward right center. And Walker will reach. It's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Waiting on it is Smith. And that retires the side. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. Settling in now, Matt Duffy. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now the first pitch from CC. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row, back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Here's Echeverria now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Previous history with Sabathia, he's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
0-2 coming from Sabathia. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The throw into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Tapper up the line. Bird fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's 0 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Kiermaier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Slapped hard the opposite way. Smith is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Carlos Gomez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Carlos Gomez.
Liner toward right center, and Gomez will reach. It's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Malik Smith will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gomez stands at second with no outs. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to make it a 1-run game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge is over, and that's the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch is a sinker, too low. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
2 balls and a strike now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Fouled off. high in the air into shallow left center. After it is Ellsbury. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again. C.J. Cron, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Cron, the former Angel, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 2-1. Riding in once again, Brett Gardner.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Ready. Here's the first offering.
Brett Gardner.
Line drive to center field. And Gardner's going to reach. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Boy, there's another base hit. This is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate. A lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
Well, as we take another look, you can see that's definitely a throwing error here. The ball bounces right off the infield grass. A nice effort to try and make the save, but it was a tough hop, and he can't bail his teammate out.
In now, Gary Sanchez. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. 4th home run here in the early going.